Wow. Okay. See how long this is gonna go for. Okay, let me go here first. Close this. This, go here. Okay, I need to figure out how to manage or oh wait, no, that's the wrong button. What does this do? Nope, that's not what I want to see. I want to see what I'm actually doing. There. Okay. Nope. Analytics does not seem correct. How do I, oh, live control room. Probably an easier way to access this, but I don't know. Okay, it's connected. Last time, everything just crashed, but that was because I was doing a complex mod pack. Let me just unmute this. Okay, I think that's working fine. Um, why is it giving me the time for 5:58? It is 9:55 p.m. All right. Um, one more second. Let me just. Dude. All right. How do I? Okay, I want to do another. Nope, hold on. How do I? That's a. Wait, okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. What is happening? What have I done? Nope, I'm failing. Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart around me. Okay, this button. Then go here. Yes. Good. Everything's still working. Now I think it's all working. Uh, okay. Have I scrolled to the bottom of the page? There's still something down. Oh, that's the scroll bar. Okay. I have no like specific goal right now, but I was watching Therm's videos about making music and I was filled with inspiration. So I'm going to let's just start with a piano. I'm not going to start with a labs because that's much too that takes way too long to load. Um Start with here. Okay. I also want to try making something swingy. There's like a swing button if you quantize it. I don't know if you can uh ooh, what does this do? Generate chord progression. Start creating. What does it sound like? Oh. Interesting. This is very sad and boring. Ooh, pensive. I want to do pensive. Ooh. Serene. Okay, I'm not doing this at all. Yes, I want to reset. Go away. Discard changes. Okay. Uh, let's go. I'm just gonna do D scale because as a start, since I am boring right now. Okay, dude. Hold on, make sure I'm not in a weird time signature. Since I was... That's not the button I wanted to press. I've been in a weird time signature for some things. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that's a correct division. Um, That might end too early. That sounds bad. Short leaves. Sounds boring. What if we start on Skilder 2? That's too far apart. Okay, that sounds interesting, I guess. Chord progressions are scary, so let me try. No, ow, that's bad and gross. Uh, let me just start with let me go backwards and start with the chord progression, and I'm gonna. Uh, doot, doot. Ooh, that might be funky. Nope, I don't want an octave actually. That might be a 0 out of 10 chord. If I just go to this. I don't like how that goes there. What if I do B and C? It might be too funky. No, I don't like that at all, actually. I might be going into the C too aggressively. Hold on, let me just go start to finish and see what it sounds like. Sounds weird. Okay, I don't know if I'm vibing with this. I'm gonna try something new. Okay, what does this sound like? If I shorten it and make it fast. Okay, this needs swing. How do I... It's like a swing thing. Okay, hold on, let me just also add like a really low piano. Ooh, yes, okay. Okay, that sounds funny, actually. Okay, I want to add like crazy reverb to the piano down there, but first, uh, I want... Is there a swingificate? What is it? Snap to scale? No. Stamp? No. Loop mode? How to make swing in FL Studio. Control Q, okay. Control Q. Alt Q. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did this before. What does it sound like? Accept. I don't like how that sounds, actually. I might just have to do it manually. And I don't know how to do good swing, unfortunately. I guess this is the time to learn. Okay, this sounds really funny. Okay, is there a gap somewhere? Okay, maybe I just won't be able to have this part be swing. Okay, that sounds bad, actually. Okay, I'll just do this. Okay, what if I had like a rapid like this? No, that's too much. Okay, that works. Okay, this sounds really stupid, but I'm also a fan. Uh, okay, let me also just take this back to the non-swing version, and because I do like how the regular version sounds. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna come back with this. Okay, new pattern. I know I'm making a lot of empty patterns. Now I want to make this like just super fast, and then start adding things on top of it. Okay. Okay, now I need a epic chord. That's not very epic. Okay, what if I go down here? Oops. And then like that. Okay, sure. We'll start with this. Okay, let me just put stuff in here. Uh, I want a off-key sounding thing. Might be a bad chord. Okay, that's I don't. Okay. that's a gross chord I didn't intend on uncovering. Oh. Okay, I need to fix this chord right here. So this is an unfortunate nightmare chord. I want this to be, maybe this should still be a B, and then go down to like this. Okay, this sounds too complete. Okay, let's try doing C. Okay, let me just try the chords. Okay, once we get to this point, I want the pattern to start doing something unique and different. Okay, pattern 7, it's your time to shine. Okay, maybe this is good. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, what was this pattern again? Okay, does this still work? It'd be kind of funny if this does still work for some. Okay, there's too much piano layered on top of each other. So let me just for these low notes, I want a cello sound or like a bass. I have a good. Is this it? Is this what I want? Hold on, let me go to a channel I don't care about. String ensemble. That might not be what I want. Okay, you can't even hear that at all. VST 3. Vital, I don't think that's it. Easy strings. I don't think that's it, but let me check. No, that is what I want. Okay. Okay, it can't get this far down. Okay, and then you should be doing, what's the thing? Not that. Not that. This. Okay, what if I do this? Does this sound... this might be too loud. Okay, I need to come up with... I want a different instrument for the chaos piano sounding thingy. So let me just find another instrument. Let me just do a collective thing. Alright. Let me just change pattern 7 to this also. What about a guitar? What would electric guitar sound. Anything? A good long while. I currently am just not sure what I'm doing, so that's why things are a bit chaotic. Bandonian. Ooh, a flute. Where's a flute? Give me a flute. Maybe a flute is what I have been wanting. Okay. Oh, that's like the quietest flute ever conceived. Okay, let me try also pitching this up. And then make... Okay, is that better? Making it louder. No, not... No, that's not what I want. Not at all. Nope, no, that's not what I want. Okay, let me try putting this down. Okay. Okay, this sounds kind of frantic. What is it, Tinkerbell? It's like, everything is just making me like, piano feels like it makes the most sense. Maybe just a higher pitched piano. Okay, let me go back to these chords. Okay, I need something different for this. Maybe I should also make this, strings. Okay, let me just put this into this. And then go here. Okay, how does it sound? Okay, the piano's too loud. These can be on the same. These can also be on the same. Can I rearrange these? I don't know. Okay. Alright, I have all these parts now. Let me just make a little build up. Okay, and I also need to rename all these. Frantic main. Frantic end. Cello drama. Chord. This one. Okay, frantic main. I want it to start lower. So let me just... Why do I have this on two different... Hold on. Wait, what was the first... Okay, I don't know why I have this on two different things, but... Okay, yeah. Do. This is still piano, right? Yeah, I don't know why I have two of them. Okay, and then this just... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was really proud of that one. I changed it after I uploaded it to YouTube, and I think it's better, but I don't want to take it down and re-upload it, so... Oh well. Maybe I will one day. Frantic main. This build-up might be a little too long, but I should see before I cast judgment. I was coming into this wanting to make something relaxing, but sometimes reality says don't do that. Okay, let me just, and then I'll add this like this. Okay, no, actually, what if I just, let me just do this, then this, and then this one. And then after this, it can go into like a main chorus, whatever, or like a main song, whatever it's going to look like. Okay. Okay, no, that's way too fast. That goes up way too fast. Uh, let me have this the lower version in this part also. There we go. And I'll need a better like staccato sounding for the piano. Okay, is this gonna still sound fine if I add this also? So it's like playing on the opposite ends of the piano. Maybe. You're so right, it is music. It's currently I have little vision, but it's coming somewhere, and that's all I can ask for. I want to copy this section one more time because it's very short, and then right now a lot of this is just very repetitive build up, but I guess that's also everything I do. So, what am I doing? My brain has malfunctioned. Dreams? What about dreams? Like, what are my hopes and dreams? Oh yeah, I was gonna shorten the piano length to even shorter. Okay, that's too short. Maybe that's better. This is not gonna be ambient in the slightest, unfortunately. Maybe I'll make an ambient piece another time. Right now, this is just an intense theme with, not an exact idea. Like, maybe a battle. Okay, I think that's good. Let me... Okay, what do I want to do from here? I need to come up with a concept. So I need to come up with what instruments. No, I need to come up with a melody. What was this melody that I made at the beginning that is in not the key I'm doing now? This is the chord progression. What is this? Okay, never mind. I don't like that actually. What is this one? Oh, that's the original swing version. Okay, let me just make an additional melody. Let me resize this back to how it was. Okay, and I'm not gonna go to that because that's boring. What's this? Okay, that sounds interesting. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing the best. I can do melodies more easily when I have a MIDI keyboard with me, but it's still packed up because like this house I'm living in, we're like gonna be changing all the bedrooms around sometime soon, so we just haven't installed the piano back into my room yet. But it will happen soon, hopefully. Okay, I think I'm fine with this, but it's also kind of fast, so maybe I should add another slower section. How's it sound? Okay, this might... Hold on, let me make sure the timing on this is right, because I have something in my brain of brains. Okay, end on B neutral, or B natural, my favorite place to end on. Maybe too obsessively, but whatever. I'll need to make this A work better. Okay, this is acceptable for melody. Okay, let me also just pitch this up because it's... Nope, not like that. I want this to be up an octave. And then I'll need to come up with a top line chord progression. I would say melodies are like the first thing I started figuring out when I was making music. I still struggle with stuff like chord progressions. So, I don't know. I don't know how long, maybe like 6 years. They've definitely improved significantly since the beginning. Okay, that sounds really weird. That's too much. Okay, let me go to B. Move B here would be nice. Why does it sound so wrong? I have done something incorrect. Well, I guess it's not anything incorrect, but it sounds really off, and I don't understand why. Like, this one is supposed to sound off, but the rest of these aren't, and I want them to sound a little bit more creative. Oh, I bet it's because I'm... Okay, hold on, It's because I'm starting that measure with an F sharp. Okay, let me... That's what I was doing before, and that sounded odd. Let me just go to B. Okay, let's see what this sounds. Maybe a C sharp, because we're in like A for one measure. Kind of, actually not really, never mind. Okay, that sounds really funky. Okay, back to C. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, let me go back down to E down here. Okay, this is a little bit boring, but I guess I also haven't, like, made the full chord yet. I also don't like how this is. What if I go? Okay, it's fine. Right now, this isn't for anything in particular. It might go into the game I'm working on if I feel like it. And for the most part, well, I mean, I'll say it's going good, but also, like, because of all of my work with, like, school and stuff, I've hardly worked on it. But I'm working on rewriting the most recent draft because my previous drafts are quite outdated compared to all the story concepts I have now, so slowly but surely that's coming along. And I put together a room for, like, gameplay, although there's nothing except for one guy who can talk and then a bunch of buildings. So, aside from that and then the battle system being done, there isn't very much going on yet. But one day, within the next 20 to 30 years, there will be something to see. Really, out of everything, the most that's been done is just the plot and then the music. Okay, that sounds weird. If I do a minor 7, because those are funky. If I go down here. Okay, that sounds... Okay, that's fine. That's fine for this moment in time. Okay, that might sound bad, maybe. I think because of how low some of these are going. Let me put this F sharp. That might sound worse, actually. Okay, let me just... Okay, I'll keep this F sharp down here, and then I'll figure that out once I start working on the rhythm of the chords. Once I have, like, gameplay to share with the world, I'll probably post a video. But that has no deadline, ever. Ever, never, forever. But one day in the future, I don't want these chords to just... Right now these chords sound very, for the most part, disconnected from each other. And I don't want that. No shade to some of the people in my composition program. A lot of their chords have this issue where, like, especially when they're trying to produce something super artsy, all their chords just sound extremely disconnected and discoordinated. And right now I'm getting those vibes, and I'm afraid I don't want to fall to that level. No. Okay, I need to fix... Oops. I need to fix this chord in particular. I think everything else sounds fine except for this chord. Maybe it's because this A... How does it sound? No, I don't like how it sounds. I go here, and there, and then there. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. It's better than it was. Oh, go back. No. Okay, this is just a basic chord. How does this sound? That's too cramped. Too short for a cramped chord. Okay, I might just end these. I'll just end this off with octaves because right now I have little vision for how I want these chords to really be. But it's working fine enough right now. I haven't done anything for other people. I want to, but I don't know how to get into those types of situations. I made like a Fiverr page, but I don't think anyone has seen it ever. And also, I don't really know how to do pricing good. But if anyone ever comes to me being like, I want you I'm drafting you into my project, but I will give you money, then I will happily accept and do and figure it out. Okay, now I want some cool rhythms. What's a cool rhythm? I love me my release cut rhythms. Might just do something that's akin to my release cut piano stuff. I have a couple like work in progress things that have like really cool rhythms that I just haven't here. I'm going on a detour. I think I have everything muted. Let me fix this. How do I do this? Display capture? Okay. Automatic. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, okay, and if I hide this, that happens. Okay. This will be the temporary adjustment while I show this epic, cool sound that I have created, if I can remember. Actually, no, I'm turning that off again while I remember which one it is and go through these. What does it sound like? Oh yeah, here we go. I'm really bad at naming my projects. Like going through, I have battle theme 4 measures, battle theme sketch, battle theme work in progress, battle theme 4 3 4, and I guarantee you all these are different. Okay, is this the one that I want? Okay, yeah, here we go. This is the one that... Hold on, let me make sure it doesn't end with the sad thing that I gave to it at the end. Okay, yeah. This is a project that's on my mind a lot because I don't know how to do it the way I want to, but I think the build-up is awesome. So, let me see. Hopefully this this works. Will this work? Tell me. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Tell me, OBS. Tell me that the things I want work. Desktop audio. Let me turn that on. And then I've tried like 4 things to come after the beat drop, and none of it is as satisfying as I want it to be. So far that project is simply left there, and it's very sad what it has become of it. One day, it'll become something amazing. Okay, I can't do the funky rhythms too much when I am going this fast, because then it just sounds wrong. Okay, I need to end it like this, but do this maybe, and then this. Oops. How much if I put that there? Okay, that sounds really weird. Okay, some of these rhythms I'm not super thrilled with. Let me try doing this. Yeah, some of them, yeah, I know I have other projects, but some of them are just like incredibly disappointing, and I'm like, it's not worth this cool build up. I don't want to ruin the potential. It could be the greatest thing ever achieved by mankind, and I need to treat it well. Okay, let me try doing this. Okay, this goes to B, and then, okay, there's probably a better way to do this, but I am uninformed. Okay, I feel like I want something softer on this chord. By softer, I mean like tonally. So I might change what this chord actually is once I finish adding in all these rhythmic stuff, so I can determine what I like and what I despise. Do do do. New, 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 new. New, 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 new. Oh, I'm gonna die. My life is flashing before my eyes. Okay. That goes away. This goes like that. Okay. Need to split these up very carefully, and by that I mean there isn't really anything to be careful about, so it's not a big deal. All right. Then you can go to B3. Then we got B2. All right, and now just these two over here. Why are you pasting all the way over here where it is most inconvenient? Nope, I got a C4 in there. Don't you hate when you accidentally explode something? Why are you pasting over here? Why must you inconvenience me so? Do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. Doot. 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 Last but not least. Alright. Oh, there's also one down here. I'll just make it a different rhythm, just to be extra spicy. Okay, why did the record button go on? I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, and I've made everything small. Why does it get so quiet down here? I don't know. Okay, I'll need to do something about the rhythms because this is fine, but also it's just really boring because there's no change up. Okay, let me try. Oops. Some of this stuff sounds a little offbeat. I think this should go into fast rhythm right here. Okay, something in particular is happening with this chord. It might be this note. Okay, that's better. Let me just put this back over here. A little bit more boring, but maybe, what if I only have this one? Should have like something like this in a couple spots too, just to mix things up a little bit. Okay. Okay, I want to change this chord somewhat to maybe be more joyful. Not that. If I do this. Why is this chord so, like, quiet? I know it has less notes, but still, it feels so dull. Okay, what I really need to do is, before I get too carried away, is put this in another pattern. I might have to do this in 2 takes anyway. Alright. I'll name this momentarily. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That sounds really weird. I'll fix that, please. There we go. I know I'm missing a part, but I just want to see how this sounds. Okay, maybe this is fine, actually. What if I just left that extra high part out? That might still add some, like, extra variation. And then I'll still need to make... Okay, this definitely does not transition well at all. But I just want to see what it sounds like. Okay, yeah. At this point, there's gonna need to be drums and then like a full like instrumental break-in. Let me see. Let me also save this before it dies. Frantic piano piece. And then let me rename my patterns. Rhythmic chords. Chord singular. melody 1. Okay, let me just start from the beginning. Okay, yep, now we just need drums and then also everything else. I want to try putting this here and seeing what happens. Probably gonna hop off momentarily since it's late at night. But I will probably keep doing this tomorrow, maybe by myself or on a live stream, depending on how I feel. Hopefully this won't go into the vault of work in progresses. Okay, that's too much piano on top of each other. What this? Alright, well, this is definitely, for me, I didn't have any idea what I was doing or have any ideas, but this still somehow went somewhere, and I'm not displeased with it, so I will keep this in mind, my mental backlog. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's only been like 1 hour, but I'm not the type of person to really go for like 4 hours doing just one thing, and I don't know what else I would do right now, so alas, I must take my leave before it's too late. Goodbye. Goodbye.